Alright, people, let's Mortal Kombat. This should be a ton of fun. Although not necessarily in that order. Sound works fine, that's good. Can't wait to find out what the context for that arena that's a underground fight club full of chainsaws and, you know, angry people yelling. Should be pretty exciting. Mmm, carrots. Well, that was obviously The Simpsons. Yes, I was watching The Simpsons. It's weird how fast that show got bad. And I found the episode where it's like, oh, so they just don't care anymore. Gotcha. So I'll be putting up a little video about that. Alright.
Story. Chapter 4. 5,
Oh, you can play them with different replay them with different characters. Nice.
Chapter 4.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
So as you recall, when we left, best friends Sub-Zero and Scorpion have decided to take on a lab full of super robot ninjas. Will it go well for them? I don't know. Oh, crap.
The upgrade, Cyrax. Is this Kronika's doing?
To better serve her, Sub-Zero. We defend Kronika as she rewrites history.
So you're nothing but pawns?
We act to secure the Lin Kuei's glory in the new era.
Uh-oh.
Take the others.
I was going to ask why did Scorpion get a much worse deal, but yeah, I guess those other robots are way easier to kill.
You've been enslaved, Cyrax. First by Sector, now by Kronika. It ends today.
Oh, what a nice idea.
Fight.
Fun fact, I haven't played as him at all, so I have no idea what the moves are. So that's roll away Y, back forward A. Oh, at least it's still back forward A. Damn. No! Ow! Keep forgetting about his buzzsaw hand. Oh, damn. Alright, ooh, that was actually pretty badass. Oh, wait. Can I do that thing where I do that and then slide into him? Because that would be amazing. Oh, wow. Apparently not. A popular thing in Mortal Kombat 2, ow, would be to jump kick to attack someone and then slide into them as they were falling, so... Ow. So I just... None of my assumed combos are working at all. Well, no wonder. X, Y, B, X, Y... And then Y, X, Y. Okay. There we go. But I thought I... There it is. Thank you. Nice. Ow. Oh. Thought that was going to be a chargeable attack, but it didn't seem to be. Oh, okay, Sarasara.
You will be freed.
The work they put in on this game.
Hurry, before we face more. It's
kind of amazing.
You'll need a moment to
Just the
initialize.
2 Horror King. Oh no.
Sector, show yourself.
Uh-oh. That wasn't Sector.
Recognize me, little brother.
Beyond?
Yes,
Oh!
it is I.
You were killed, swallowed in a storm of souls.
Quan Chi's creation.
Wait.
Die easily.
Noob Cybot.
Offers me a new
Is the original Sub-Zero the older brother of the new Sub-Zero?
I've beaten your brother before.
That is a surprise.
Without him, you are weak.
Aww.
Fight.
He's doing his Keith David style voice. Ow. Oh, damn. Those are awesome moves. Hey, Maddie, what's up? Well, I'm not good at this. There it is. And what is that spark effect, Maddie? So weird to kill someone just with the chain. Oh! Ow! Aw, they still dub in the original Get Over Here. That's nice. Oh, cool!
My strength is more than vengeance.
So you get an ammo shot on somebody, it does a whole fountain of sparks. Cool. Can't wait to see it. What have I become?
Ripped out my heart. Made me a machine.
Your soul is intact, Cyrax. Trust me. I speak for
Long story short, I was briefly cybernized.
Is that you?
No, he has ghost powers now.
And Scorpion?
We'll explain later. For now, know we share the same goal. The Cyberlinque's destruction. We need your help, Cyrax.
Long story short, we're best friends now.
I can disable their communications network. It'll shut down this factory and every cyberlink connected to it.
Oh, hell.
Frost warned me that you two had become allies. I did not think you capable of such dishonor, Sub-Zero.
Damn.
I'll stop Sector. Help Cyrax.
Why'd you think you could use a flamethrower on Scorpion? You know he's his resurrected demon, right?
It is final. Selling out your clan so Quan Chi would slaughter mine.
He should have killed you as he promised. Now I finish what he could not.
Fight.
Oh, nice move. Not that nice, though. Damn! Oh, that looks painful. I'm pretty sure that was painful. That was an awesome move. Normally I complain about awesome moves that hurt me, but that was pretty badass. It would be. But then you just basically have another Sub-Zero with a different skin, which would not be that impressive. I do see your point, though. How much of the game have I completed? Let's see. This is chapter 4. There's 12 chapters, so in a second we will be done 1/3 of the game. Damn it, I keep wanting to use this special environmental attack. And I still screwed it up. Oh, yay. Hey, I unlocked a bunch of things.
It's Satoshi.
It won't tell me, but...
I'm in. I'll reformat the system drives, shut us all down. Goodbye, quietly.
It is not the end. I will find a way to restore you. Anything is possible. Hanzo and I are living proof.
Please, don't bring me back as a machine. I can't live like this.
Machine or
You might be surprised what you can live with.
warrior soul. As long as I am Grand Master, the Lin Kuei will welcome you.
Until we meet again.
Damn. Oof. Dude had a rough day.
We should pursue. First, we speak with Raiden.
That actually makes a ton of sense.
Our Lady Kronika will get all the service she needs. But I can't quote a fee until I know the job.
You will see.
Aww.
Can you restore him?
There's some frame damage. Circuitry looks good. Looks like someone did a software wipe. Fixing that won't come cheap.
Once he is repaired, can he be replicated? Hundreds of times. Thousands.
Oof.
That's a tall order.
But anything's possible. With the right help.
We would just need a new factory.
And she will provide.
Factory. Wow, that was embarrassing.
Take the deal. Trust me.
Oh, future Kano.
Otherwise, who can you trust?
Aww.
You weren't kidding. It's like a mirror, reflecting the past. How about that? Over 50 and still a ripper.
There's still the matter of our fee.
We get
I have seen the original Black Christmas.
Kronika will make sure the Black Dragon come out on top. Not only in the black market, in every market.
It's a very good movie.
Right then, let's get to business.
Slow, as all pre-Friday the 13th slashers would be. But a very creepy story, very well executed.
Reach your dad yet, kid?
Congrats, Hans.
Network's still down. I hate being so far away.
I hope you did
Dad
great.
must be climbing the walls.
Be patient. You'll get through.
I know my dad's still alive, but it's like I'm seeing a ghost.
You and me both. But they aren't ghosts. Oh, they're definitely real.
Can this get any more bizarre?
Yes, definitely. Adorbs. Okay, that's pretty funny. A drawing of a fatality. That's nice.
Damn it.
Thanks, Hans. I can't wait to see how you how it wraps up, as the kids say.
Come on.
Oh. Oh, Jax. You're not having a great day. That sounds fantastic. Aww. Okay, now I want a bottle of Sling Dog Brew. $7, Horror King. Sorry, €7, Horror King.
Jackson Briggs.
Uh-oh. Long story short, I can get your wife back.
I have come to offer you a new,
If you turn evil.
a better life.
That's awfully generous, seeing as we never met.
We have not met, but I know you. How valiantly you have served. How horribly you have suffered. That was not my plan for you.
Your plan?
You were to retire distinguished, not in disgrace. Years from now, General Jackson Briggs.
Oh, okay, Horror King.
Only, your daughter was not to serve.
I hope it has the Bob Clark commentary, because that was very good.
Your home should be filled with grandchildren. Help me, and it will be.
The Tarkatans, long extinct, have
So here's my question.
Shao Kahn will seek them out. He relies on their power.
Kotal scouts tracked a Tarkatan war party.
What on earth is the future she wanted? Because it seems to involve
Shao Kahn's escape makes
crime lords running Earth and Shao Kahn running Outworld.
Must consult with the Elder Gods.
To me, that does not, you know, seem like a good deal for anyone.
When do we leave?
Your duty lies elsewhere, Princess. I need you to enlist Queen Shiva.
Oh, nice.
Her support is critical against both Kronika and Shao Kahn.
Surely you can.
Queen Shiva does not trust you. No Shokan has since my bloody battle with Goro.
Poor Goro.
Shiva's always respected your opinion more than anyone's. When she hears you support Kotal, she'll join us.
Although, I mean, he totes needed to die.
If that is
He was the worst.
so be it.
Thank you, Princess.
Are you my friend or his consort? It was my idea, Kitana. It's in your best interest. Succeed with Shiva, and Kotal will pledge his loyalty to you. There's no bond more sacred to an Oshtek like him.
Aww. I hear you, Horror King. Shelves and shelves of them.
I remember when we could ride like this alone.
My life has changed as Outworlds come. Thankfully, you have not.
You haven't changed much either, despite the years. You're still the same noble warrior I met in Shao Kahn's court. And now you're Khan. I'm surprised no woman has claimed your bed and become your queen.
Many have tried.
Yet they failed. Why?
None of them were you.
Is that Phil Lamar's Kotal Khan?
There are fresh tracks leading into the hive.
Oh, there's multiple endings to the game?
Difficult to find.
Neat.
The tunnels are endless.
Set fire to them. If he's hidden, he will be smoked out.
Kotal, we don't know who else is in here.
Uh-oh. Boar worms? Oh no, just giant scorpions. Great, insect monsters. Exactly what I was hoping to run into today. Oh, it's Future Jade. Zombie Jade, whatever you want to call her.
By the gods, it's true. This is what I become. Blame your loyalty to Kitana. It led directly to our death. Then so be it. I would not trade Kitana's friendship for anything. It is pitiful you choose servitude. She and I fight side by side against Shao Kahn. His oppression cannot stand.
Also, like, you work for Kronika, Jade, so, like, I don't know how you're in a position to be all like, oh, it's unethical for you to serve someone. Like, that's your whole bag. That's roll hack forward. Okay. Hey, I did a taunt. That's neat. Not really a taunt person. Oh, cool. Let me try that with power up. Nice. Well, yeehaw. By the way, Unabridged, that's why I'm generally against multiple endings in series games. Because, like, then have to risk pissing people off by choosing on a canonical ending for the game when you make the next one. I'm like, well, unless this is a ridiculous situation where you're going to transfer your save files and all of your decisions get carried through, that's going to disappoint some people.
When called for a higher purpose, we must serve.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's Devora.
You will bleed for your betrayal, Deborah.
This one acts only for the Hive's survival.
Ow. Ow. Also, weren't Lollipop endings multiple Lollipop Chainsaw's multiple endings not based on, like, you shoot making a choice, but rather, whoa.
You'd best flee, Devon.
How good you did at the game?
Is mine.
Fight.
I assume this is choice-based rather than, you know... Ow. So that is that move, huh? I love that double kick. Ow. Oh, such a nice technique. I still miss stage fatalities, though. Ow.
Take your time getting up.
Like, think of the amount of work they had to put in those later Mass Effect games by giving you all of those choice results in the first one. Like, the amount of extra dialogue, extra character work, so many people are just not willing to do that. And all the choices you made across the entire franchise.
Tell us where to find Shao Kahn.
Oh. Don't really affect anything other than, damn. Which characters are around?
Ghosts of my past. Devora spoke the truth. We are outnumbered.
That's what I figured, Horror King.
Give me a few of your best soldiers. We'll infiltrate the camp and search for Shao Kahn unseen.
What you propose is dangerous.
Of course it is.
Damn. I'm not a fan of Tarkatans. Tarkatans? Tarkatans? They are very unobservant. Unfortunately, they have not... Uh-oh.
No. It's all right.
They've not gone into the work necessary to create a language for them that, you know, only sounds you can make without lips. Uh-oh. Well, that's one hell of a camp. Oh, Tarkatans. If you just go vegan, I would have no problem with you. You just keep eating people, and it's really upsetting. Like, deeply visually troubling. Oh, God! And this is the open-air pit where they're smoking corpses. Because, again, these monsters are disgusting. Uh-oh.
All these years, and still you exploit others to rise above
Collector,
your
you remain the worst.
I have risen to my station, Jade.
Damn. This is a guy with whom you should not screw. I like that they paused to watch that. Ooh, that's not ideal. You and I have very different definitions of the word progress. Also, do they fear your whole species, or do they just fear you? Because you seem to me like the only one of these guys who really makes a fuss. No! Ow! There we go.
Don't stare too long.
No! Oh! Ow. Damn, nice combo. Not as nice as that move, but what are you gonna do?
Fear and respect are not equals.
I understand why there can't be fatalities in the story mode, but you do miss them.
Line them up. Execute them.
Uh-oh. Aww. They've got the Aztec obsidian axes.
Kotal! This is cruel. Many didn't fight us. They are children.
You forget. In my time, they joined Melina in rebellion against me.
These aren't the same Tarkatans, Kotal. A better Khan would offer them a warm hand, not cold steel.
Aww.
Fight.
We have to have a fist fight about this. And this is why you can't have, you know, fatalities. Ow. Oh, I see. Ow. Now for the ultimate move. Ow. Okay, he did it. He threw an enemy at me. Seriously. Like, I want to offer these guys peace, but that is too many human corpses. Oof. That is an interesting move. Ow. Well, that was upsetting. But it gives me a chance to see what my fatal move is. And it's upsetting. Ooh.
Take your time getting up.
Ow. Although I see how that move turns into a brutality. He's got some great throws. Ow. Nice.
Your heart has hardened, Kotal.
Uh-oh. Well, this is problematic. Of course I've gotten perfects in Mortal Kombat. How else would I have fought Reptile? Uh-oh. That's the move for Reptile. 2 perfect victories. And knock someone off the bridge while Santa's flying in front of the moon.
Blame yourself for the Elder God's deaths, Raiden. Your actions have irrevocably altered Kronika's golden balance of light and dark. Shinnok's decapitation was the capstone.
Uh-oh.
You are a paragon of virtue. You should wish evil vanquished.
I abide my mother's will.
You were begotten by Kronika.
As was my brother, Shinnok.
Uh-oh.
The darkness to my light. Nature demands equilibrium. Balance is perfection. You have
What a
stepped
silly and
out
naive belief.
made that balance impossible. That's why the new era holds no place for you.
You will not succeed.
Kotal Khan is captured, Raiden. The combined might of Outworld and the Netherrealm will keep your forces at bay, while my mother finishes her work.
Do
Uh-oh.
not underestimate Earthrealm's warriors.
You are right to have been fond of these mortals. They were good souls.
Huh. Maybe you don't need to waste such, you know,
Man, these bombs
expensive
are
statues.
upgrade. It'll be payback time next time I see Ermac.
Oh, I made sure he got his.
Oh,
I
Ermac.
imagine future me is out kicking ass with these right now.
Cassie told you that future you spent time as a revenant.
I think that's spelled that right.
Sounded horrible. Can't imagine becoming Shinnok's puppet. But she says I come back from it.
The experience haunted Dad. But then you, met Mom. She brought you back to life.
The love of a good woman. Like the sound of that.
She was Dad's everything. She died last year. Ever since Dad stayed on the farm, he feels safer there.
Here's how you access incoming reports. Swipe here to cross-check them with past reports. The Software can suss out the deltas.
Now that's progress.
I don't think Toasty has remained in the game.
So, a married Lieutenant Princess over there. Always had a thing for blondes. Ever since Susie DiNardo. Junior year. Take it from me. You didn't miss much. That woman over there. She's the real deal. Oh, I got eyes, brother. As younger you, I saw him. You swear to tap that at the earliest opportunity.
Oh, Johnny Cage, you've always been horrible.
What? It's our destiny. Ouch.
How the hell do I ever sleep with that guy?
He's beating up his younger self.
Father. I can't believe I just said that.
Look, my dad isn't the Johnny you know. He grew up. I like to think you rubbed off on him. As a kid, I looked up to both of you.
My dad, your grandfather, was my hero. Called me Private Pumpkin.
Huh. That's what you called me. We should get back to work.
Biometric verification required. ID verified. General Sonia Blade.
General Blade? Dad would be
Aww.
proud.
Untwist your panties, older me. I'm a star. This is a military operation, not a movie set. I'm only the best fighter here, but your daughter's got me sitting at the kids' table. Our daughter is CO. A little humility might earn her respect. Dad always said, hungry people eat lunch, humble people serve it. Dad was an asshole. Hollywood made us an even bigger one.
Okay, that's pretty wonderful.
Fight!
Oh. Should probably check some moves on this. As you can imagine, I have no interest in learning how to play the game. Flippy kick, straight force ball, mime time. Okay. Well, that's awesome. Okay, mime time was fantastic. Let's do mime time again. Wait, how was mime time? Oh, yes. He does an adorable mime routine. It didn't work that time. Oh, well, que sera, sera. Oh! Hold one.
I only need...
Exactly. So flippy kick is roll away. Gotcha. And that is back forward.
So wait, there's future versions and past versions of them together?
Yep. The Queen of Time has decided to break reality so she can erase history and start from scratch. She doesn't like the people who've been beating supervillains, so she wants to rework the world so supervillains have a better chance at things, and I'm like, that is a terrible way to organize a history. Oh, damn it. I tried to do the exact same move to him, but it didn't work. Ah, fight's over. And yes,
No
Johnny
man
Cage
just
won.
kicked your ass.
Adorbs.
Get lucky.
Oh, dual Kanos. You're the worst.
You left me behind?
Excuse me?
My final mission.
How did you... Shit. No, I'm not doing this. Not now. Not with you.
Damn it, Cassie. You abandoned me?
Well, no.
To save the company. That was my order.
Who the hell gave you that order?
You did. Read
I mean,
the full report, Lieutenant.
you were crushed under 80 tons of rubble. There was not time to save you and still blow up Liu Kang's mansion. But then the Time Queen just brought the mansion back. So it was kind of a waste.
Yippee-ki-yay, right?
Oh, of course. Uh-oh. Time to beat up an evil cowboy. I've been waiting to do this for a while. Oh, damn, they got their army of robot ninjas after all. That seems like a problem. Oh, he's got a new outfit! Way to go, Sector. Oof.
Oh, that's freaky like Friday.
They shot our face, Johnny. They shot our face.
Ah, he's gonna get us killed. Whew. Funny way of saying howdy, partner.
Aww.
I was saying goodbye.
Now why is a nice Texas boy like Aaron Black in bed with the Black Dragon? Older you works for Kotal Khan. He's one of the good guys, kinda.
When I pick sides, I pick a winner. Every time.
Aww.
Fight.
Oof. Damn. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, he tried to kick me into dynamite. That wasn't nice. There we go. Oh, do I have a second kick the way Jade does with that exact move? Whoa! No, we're fine.
How does that kill you?
It's Mortal Kombat.
I'm so confused.
As well you should be. Yay! Also not fatal. Yeah, Mime Time is a fantastic move. I salute Mime Time.
Martini shot.
Aww. And we earned a glove?
You chose poorly.
He only speaks in movie quotes.
Cassie! Sonya!
And the occasional terrible joke. That is a lot of dead ninjas.
Breathe, kiddo.
I mean, good. They were just robots, but still.
They took Mom. Sonya.
I'll get her.
So much stretching.
Find out where they've gone.
Tarmac B.
On it. Keep her safe.
All right, here we go.
Take her.
Aww. Yeah, planes aren't tank proof. Oh. It was nice to see a tank drifting, you're right, Hans. Please tell me we're going to fight on top of a plane. No, I guess not. Oof. It's a beautiful tank. He just had the one shot.
You won't be online long enough for your friends to make it, Tinhead.
Johnny Cage. Cyrax defeated you when you were younger and stronger. As I am his superior, I am yours.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Time I beat Shinnok mano a mano. Oh wait, you were dead when that happened.
Oh, Sector. Ooh. By the way, how great is it that every map in this game has a clear negative purpose and reason to be in the game? Like, all of the maps for the, you know, one-on-one fighting are based on important parts of the game's story. Yeah, it's a nice touch. Aha, you thought I was just doing one flip kick. But I had a second one. And so I've seen all of the maps already, but I don't understand their relevance to the story until I get there. No judgment, you seem slightly on the tired side. I forgive you. Ooh! That's not a drill through the forehead kind of pain, but that did look painful. Oh, damn it. I screwed up the punch. Wait, how do I do the punch? Oh, there we go.
Go back to the 90s. Who's next?
I'm next. Hollywood.
throwback me wasn't bad enough.
Oh.
Oh, it gets bloody worse. Sonya and your little girl, they're gonna die. Right in front of your face.
Fight!
Okay, now. You always were the worst. Ow. Ooh. There it is. So you see, lazy writer, without all of the brutal executions, it's just a perfectly acceptable and entertaining story with kung fu fighting. It's only the fatalities and the occasional bloody cut-ins like that that make it truly exceptional. Sorry.
Yeah, you told us all hungry really good.
I know. Wait, they gave us the...
No one threatens my family.
There we go. Ow!
Well, well. Got ourselves a full-on generation swap here. Don't think so. Between Ninja Mime and Lady Liberty, we've got all the leverage. We're leaving.
Uh-oh. I'm confused as to who that is.
Cabal, go get my lesser
Oh,
half.
young Cabal.
And the base? Taken care of.
Before his face was, you know, completely trashed. Well, this is a pretty big loss for them. It's a plane. I mean, you don't have a grappling gun, so... I feel like you could have done that from back there. Maybe I'm wrong.
Let's go get them.
Anyone else hear that beeping?
Have I arrived too late?
Yes.
You're back in the nick of time.
Oh. Turns out stopping one cyborg ninja army wasn't enough. They've got to do it a second time, too.
Yeah, Raiden. Thanks.
Grandmaster Hasashi, I humbly request the Shirai Ryu's hospitality.
My Sky Temple has been compromised. There is no safer place for us to gather.
Lord Raiden, welcome to the Fire Garden.
Aww.
The Elder Gods are gone? Shinnok is Kronika's son? No wonder she sent the Black Dragon after me and Dad. We both kicked his ass.
It is not vengeance that drives Kronika. She restarts history to balance light and dark among the realms.
What can we do, Lord Raiden?
Gather Earthrealm's forces. But that effort will be for naught if Kotal Khan's armies cannot join us. Cetrion informed me that Shao Kahn has captured Kotal Khan. We must spare no effort to free him.
Kung Lao and I will go. We will rendezvous with Princess Kitana.
Thank you both. May the Elder Gods protect...
Oh.
May you return victorious.
You are passionate, Princess Kitana. But I am not persuaded.
Queen Shiva, haven't your people fared better under Kotal Khan than Shao Kahn?
That's a really strong point.
In some ways. But we can only guess which Khan will prevail in this struggle. We gain no advantage. Choose.
Alright, we're going to stop that for now. And move on to our second game. Hey, we've unlocked the character Frost! Wait, so you don't have to buy Frost? I'm so confused. Why is there an option to buy her if she's unlockable in the game? Like, are people really so lazy they're not going to play the story mode and they have to pay to unlock her and Shao Kahn? Well, at least that's some money worth saving.
Conquer.
I'm still confused, though. As is she. I was extrapolating my confusion out onto you. I thought you would support me in confusion. Instead of responding with, and there's no other way to put this, stunned silence. So, and this is, I think, the important question. How does Mortal Kombat seem to someone who is in 80% of a nap? Strange? Unusual? I agree. She has no idea I'm talking to her.
What?
It's okay, I was making jokes.
Okay.
But you had no idea I was talking to you, and it's not relevant. Now, where were we? Right. Dealing with more of this Blasphemous jive. Now that we've made it to the Our Lady of the Burned Off Face, you know, what kind of adventures are we going to have within its walls? Probably horrifyingly brutal ones. I stand by Burned Off Face. They go with Charred Visage instead of Burned Off Face, but I think my term is more honest, more representative of the game's tone. Whoa! Sorry, Pally boy. Whoa! Thought I had gotten far enough, but nope. Gotcha. I don't know why your chain was destroyed as well, but I'm glad it was. Ah! Damn kung fu dudes. Now, let's be careful. Ah! It's true, it's just... I don't understand people for whom Mortal Kombat's story mode is not the primary reason to get Mortal Kombat. And even if you want to just play it competitively, I mean, it's really not that much of a time commitment to play the story mode, and you get good practice for your online battles. Wow, I'm just doing terribly. This is embarrassing right here. Whoa! I did not look closely, and I thought that was one of the boiling oil nuns. It was not one of the boiling oil nuns. Damn, that was really embarrassing. Oh, que sera, sera. I thought those people were struggling under the weight of the shrine, but it was just the light flickering on them. They were not actually living miniature people. Come on. Yes. Alright, so this time we're going to wait in between two rather than burning ourselves. I know, it's crazy. Also, I'm not bothering to kill her because she is not a threat to me anymore. If I have to kill her on the way back, I will, but not a priority. Have you got a move, freak show? I guess not. Ah. It seems that cheating is going to get the job done for me. 3, 2, 1, jump. Did not grab on fast enough. Oh well. In the end, the job got done. Ow! What the hell? Okay, I kind of got trapped there. That was not my finest moment. Now, I believe I have an evil nun to deal with. So, what are the odds that she's 100% fireproof? Ow! 100% fireproof, everybody. Right, it hits you, it hurts you even if you touch the version of it that's just sitting on the ground. Sorry. Whoa. It seems as if she was blasted to pieces by the explosion of the things that were contained in her... Ooh, what do you call the giant metal pot you keep... Ow! You keep milk in. Canisters? Always a good plan, Horror King. Always a very good plan. Oh, I love his goofy climbing animation. So, what are the odds that goofy climbing animation is a reference to Ghosts and Goblins? Pretty high, right? So that's 5 hits to kill him, her, that thing. Okay, here we go. I gotta say, upgrade terminals are few and far between in this game. I've only seen one so far in the entire game, and this is my 3rd or 4th area I've been to? Right. See, this seems a little unfair. Because watch this. Oh, wait, can I hit? I can hit them from... Yeah, alright. Can't hit her, though. It seems like about 5 seconds. Sorry, lady. You had to go. Alright, Scarface, come and get me. Okay. Oh, come on. I still think the oil should affect them. That's only fair. Damn it! Did not time that at all right. Let's just hit her once, then dive through her. No, there was plenty of time to hit her twice. I don't know what I was doing. Oh, whoops. Okay, I've misread that animation. The thing in the pit. The thing in the hole is pit, hole, canister, container, whatever you want to call it, is definitely not psyched that she's getting killed. I thought I was freeing it from a life of agony and servitude, but nope. No, it's got full-on Stockholm Syndrome. Or whatever the monster version of Stockholm Syndrome is. Gotcha. That's right, I saw you coming. I don't have any long-range weapons. I think I missed my chance to buy them very early in the game, and that's why I'm waiting for a new container soon. The closest thing I have is this half a long-range weapon that does the kind of neat ability of... Oh, no! Wow, that was so much more powerful than I thought it was. Okay. That can run like a blue flame along the ground, which is awesome, but it's limited in its usefulness. Although, when there's guys on the other side of a flame wall, I really should give it a try. I'll try and build up enough energy. Okay, that was bad. There we go. Really just not enough time to get through there, is there? Sorry, Killer Nun. You should have employed more people to back you up. You might have survived. I would advise you get at least half a dozen sidekicks. Or maybe even one more than that. Wink. It's the dumbest and most oblique reference I could have possibly made. To the point where it basically makes 0 sense. So, yay me. Alright, here we go. No! Oh, wait, I did it. Wow. Did not think I had the timing right. Okay, me. So one weird thing I've noticed in Mortal Kombat is, there's, you know, huge amounts of blood splatter when you fight dudes, right? Totally normal. But the blood only flies basically directly up and down. It doesn't have any, it is entirely two-dimensional, the plane on which it flies. And as a consequence, she thought she saw me. You didn't see me. Oh, that time you did. As a consequence, when you get the big, you know, panoramas of the arenas after fights, or, you know, fatality that lets you look at the ground, you see that all of the blood has splattered in a very strict line, which is very weird. Gotcha. And I was going to drive for that, but boom. What was the hardest part of A Plague Tale: Innocence? The final boss fight. Took me like 8 tries. I was not happy about that at all. See, that's the flame I was talking about. Hey, it was enough to kill her. Nice. Saves me a little bit of a hassle. There's that nun I'm mad at. Alright, that's 1 and 2. Oh, wait, I can hit her from underneath. Why do I keep forgetting I can do that? Such a cheap way of murdering people, but the game is so cheap with me all the time that I've got no reason to be ashamed of doing it. Alright, let's make this jump. We can do it. We don't need the wind. See? Oh, good. It's one of you. What? Right, I should have gone through her. That was dumb of me, but we got there in the end. Okay, that was very poorly angled. Whew. No! Cannot stress how close I am to the shortcut back to home base. It's literally right through here. Okay, we did it. Yeah, the final boss in Plague Tale: Innocence is by far the most difficult part. I rather embarrassingly got stuck at one part in the game because I forgot I could leave HOGuru places. Like, it's so rare in the game for you to leave HOGuru anywhere, like to have to, that I forgot I could. So there's this one place where you're supposed to leave him there and sneak around behind a guard and, I don't know, grab a key or whatever. It's not important what you're trying to do. All before... Oh, that's poison. I thought there was a slight chance she would set the poison on fire, but she did not. Is this a smart place to go? I have no idea whether I'm doing the right thing. Okay. Whoa. Really thought I timed that better. So yeah, that part was much harder than it should have been, because I forgot one of the central mechanics to the game. So if you're wondering, is HOGuru the observant type who pays really close attention to games and mechanics? I can safely say that, no, that's absolutely not who I am. Although I don't know that anyone would mistake me for someone like that. Boom. Careful. When am I going to learn to time this thing? See, I get hit when it's coming back, which well, it's not unfair, but it's annoying. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, somebody just got rejiggered. Whoa. What did I pick up? Piece of a golden mask, you say? That sounds awesome. Tell me more. If you excuse me, I must drop down to freedom. Ah! How did I forget about that guy? Am I bigoted against people with burned off faces? I don't think I am. But this game, you know, I am really forgetful about their existence. And is that not a kind of soft bigotry? Okay. Oh, just I was saying that there was a... what was I saying about Plague Tale Innocence? What the hell is this lady's deal? What the hell? She's got lightning powers? Seems unfair. Wow. Anyways, I was saying, yes, about Plague Tale Innocence. The one thing that got to me was that part where you're supposed to leave Hugo in, I think, Chapter 4... maybe Chapter 6. You gotta, like, leave Hugo and go and pick up a lantern. Torch, sorry. To get the item you need to get past the guard. This guy has too many hit points. I said it. Okay, so apparently Jughead from Riverdale is the kid from Big Daddy, the Adam Sandler movie.
Weird.
Yeah, it was played by identical twins, and he's one of the identical twins.
Weird.
Yes. Weird, right?
Yeah.
But I guess he's been acting his whole life. So you'd think he'd be better at it. Ho-ho! Take that, Riverdale! I've never watched Riverdale. I saw 3 episodes when it first came out because it was the hot new thing, and I'm like, wait, I'm not a 12-year-old girl. This show is clearly not for me.
Okay, you watched way more than 3 episodes and
I
were
did?
super captivated for it for like half a season.
There you go.
Screw that.
It's like...
And then, when I wanted to watch it without you, you told me I had to wait for you for a whole year until finally I started watching. You're like, I don't care about Riverdale.
And I was right.
You told me I had to wait for you.
It turns out I don't care about Riverdale. And I'm glad you're enjoying it. Seriously, though. I hate that I can only get 1 hit on this lady, no matter how well I do. Careful. This is going well. Done and done. Okay. Whoa. scene about this lady being borderline unfair. It's the one hit at a time thing that bothers me. Alright. Oh, good, there's another one of her. Come on. Careful. I think we got this. Whew. Yeah, we got this. Not really, Horror King. You see, and there's no nice way to say this, I grew tired of of enjoying a show ironically, and had to move on. Nothing happened. But I clicked on it. Saying I had to bring something to the candle?
Yeah, this is from the man who also passionately watched Gossip Girl and jumped way ahead of me on oh god, what's it called?
I assume you're talking about Pretty Little Liars.
Pretty Little Liars.
A legitimately good show. And we both watched Gossip Girl together and then abruptly stopped when it got terrible.
No, you continued on past me.
I did not.
Yeah, you did. You told me about the last season.
No, I just watched a couple of episodes from the last season because I was curious about how it was ending. And I was curious about how it was ending. I'm not going to deny that. Damn it.
By the way, they're requeling it.
Oh, of course they are.
They're bringing it back. But it's not a reboot. It's a...
No, it's just a new year at that terrible school for rich date rapists.
Yeah. Oh, Chuck.
Why'd you have to be such a scumbag in real life?
By the way, can you see this?
I can't see this. I don't know what that is.
That is 5 blocks of protest in Times Square.
People are pissed about this Trump thing, huh?
Yeah.
Apparently people want this Trump guy out of office. And, you know, he keeps publicly committing crimes, so it might actually happen. If only he could have been America's greatest president had he not loved committing crimes so much. I mean, he probably couldn't have, but it is kind of amazing that America is such a post-reality society that they elected a guy because he had played a rich person on television.
Yeah.
Like, he had played a successful businessman on television, but he had never been a successful businessman. And I mean, elected in air quotes. He got a lot less votes and he had a ton of help from the Russian government, but, you know, elected with air quotes. Okay, that was not smart. Gotta be a lot more careful around Flamethrower Lady. She does an ungodly amount of damage. What crimes has he committed? Where do I start? Since 1987, he's been laundering money for the Russian mob.
How about assaulting women?
He's an actual rapist.
What, second wife?
No, his first wife.
First wife.
Yeah. You can read in her autobiography about, you know, him raping her. Or you can just listen to him telling stories about him sexually assaulting women. You know, to Billy Bush that time. Or you could listen to the 30 women who have talked about, 30 plus women who have talked about being sexually assaulted by Donald Trump. Like, he's committed a lot of crimes. Not like, I will say this. When it comes to being a crime guy, he's pretty exceptional. Like, he commits a lot of crimes. Like, he doesn't sleep on crime. He's always out there looking for new ways to crime. Oh, I gotcha. Oh, so that's your move. Being cowardly. And now there's 2 of you. Ow! Damn. Just a lifetime of criminal activities. I mean, I think my favorite thing in America right now, oh, come on, I had that, is that the President of the United States is a man who signed a document saying he was so corrupt he can't be trusted to run a charity. And he's still the president. How do I know the women were telling? Because he admitted it. That's how I know the women were telling the truth.
Well,
because their stories are 100% consistent with his stories of how he treats women. Like, he bragged about sexually assaulting women.
Also, what's the number?
What?
I think it's like 99.7% of the time, women who accuse men of sexual assault are telling the truth.
Yeah, of course. But I mean, so if there are
let's-
30, then maybe 1/10 of one is lying.
Yeah, so let's do the math on this, shall we, folks?
Also, I can't stress enough the fact that he confessed to Billy Bush about all of the times he sexually assaulted women. And that he just loves doing it. Like, you put his confession next to the endless number of assaults he's been accused of, and you're like, oh, okay, well, you know, problem solved. He's guilty. Boom. Gotcha.
Yeah, they're lying about how do we know women are telling the truth? Well, you're presuming that women get something out of lying, which
No.
they don't.
They get death threats.
They get death threats. They get treated like everything's their fault. They get their life completely dissected and examined.
That's actually wrong, Etreyer. Nations are charities. Nations are legally charities. They're not supposed to turn a profit. They are being run for the benefit. Nations only exist to govern for the benefit of the people who live there. They are closer to charities than they are to private businesses. A government is not a business at all because it's not designed to generate money for stockholders. It's designed to provide welfare for the people who live there, to improve the lives of the people. So, in fact, yes. Can I block those? No, of course I can't block those. What am I saying? They're lasers. So, a charity is much closer. Like, I don't know that a business person should ever be president of the United States, but having experience running a charity is way more relevant than having experience running a marketing company. Or really just a personal appearance, a branding, like, what do you call a company where all you sell is a guy's personal appearances? Like, what do you even call that?
There's a word for that, but I can't think of it.
Yeah. But it's like, that's all he ever ran, is like this company that sold the idea of Donald Trump going to a place and smiling for a camera. It's the only thing Trump has sold since the 80s. Since the banks, you know, drove him out of the real estate business in America, and he's like, where am I going to get my money now? And the answer? The Russian mob. Careful. Yeah, I mean, a nation isn't a business, but if it were a business, it's much closer to being a charity than it is to any kind of a for-profit industry. An empire, by comparison, is a for-profit industry because you're exploiting other countries to bring money back to your country, and specifically, you know, your royal family, your people who work there.
I mean, America is kind of an empire. They do have, what's the word, protectorates that aren't allowed to freaking
That's true.
vote. They have citizens that aren't allowed to vote in their elections.
No, but see, publicity is just like PR people, and he's not doing PR for other people. The only product Donald Trump ever sold was Donald Trump going to places and publicly being Donald Trump. You know, and that's not really the same as PR. Not a bad guess, but it's not really the exact same thing. It's like just a branding operation. But it's like, you can't be trusted to run a charity. But no, run a country. See how well that goes. Oh, man. You've acquired dried flowers bathed in tears? Am I supposed to burn that as incense on the candle? Tears of tribulation, now the offering, never made, lost in the snow before it could reach the sepulchre of the saint. Oh no, I'm supposed to bring it to the sepulchre of the saint. Is this the sepulchre of the saint? Well, that's the point, Etraer. That's the problem, is that they are expected to pay taxes and be eligible for the draft and all of that. But they are all citizens in every meaningful way, but they're not allowed to vote. That's the issue. They're not given full citizenship. Yes, I want to go to the Mea Culpa altar. Consumes fervor. Nice. Go for it. That's what makes it, you know, horrible and unfair.
I've been entrusted with watching over you, penitent one. Thus it has been arranged. My name is Viridiana. I have been granted a gift with...
And as we learned, the only reason that this is legally allowed is because, and this is true, 100 years ago, the American Supreme Court said, "Oh, thank you."
Penitent one in silence. Will
Sure.
require my assistance.
Why
So
not?
be it.
I love assistance. I've just ensured a bad ending, haven't I? Because a racist Supreme Court judge said, "There's no way brown people can understand democracy. We'll reassess this in a few decades when we see how they handle being a quarter of a democracy." And then they just never got around to reassessing it. Oh, it's too late? I was not supposed to get her help? Why was this bad, Etraer? Oh, okay, I can hit him in the brain. Her in the brain. Apparently I've locked away the good ending. Should I have waited and asked an opinion about this before doing that? Yes, 100% I should have. Whoa! Apparently at some point this becomes a bullet hell? I'm used to it. Whoa! Is she helping out in some way? Because I'm not seeing the help I was promised. Can I destroy the hand? No, I guess I can't, huh? I'm not doing a ton of damage here. Oh. What? I wish I'd known. So, is this the only time... So I've screwed up the ending? Okay, so just no more asking for her for help and she won't die. Gotcha. Well, lady, next time tell me the price before I, you know, you give me the help. Okay, well... Someone smoking? Bastards. Uh-oh. Careful. Come on. If only I had a magic spell that would in any way work on this guy. He's got a second hand. She's got a second hand, everybody. Ow. Oh, she's healing me. I didn't realize what was happening. She's been healing me this whole time. I really appreciate that, lady. Sorry it sapped your life force to do. Whoa! What am I even supposed to do with that? Is this a joke? That's not bad, Horror King.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Just a wacky joke.
Yes, I was hoping for you to read out loud.
Not going to read the terrible joke out loud. Don't worry. It doesn't affect the ending. Well, that's good, Etrair.
Making me come over there. Read a joke. Oldie but a goodie.
Yep. Oldie but a baddie? Hey, buddy. I don't like this burned visage character. I think it kind of sucks that I have to constantly jump to attack him. Her. Seems unfair. Also, I don't like that I don't have a spell that can help me with this. Thank you for the health. Sorry it's eating away your life force. I promise to respect you and remember your sacrifice. I probably will not remember her sacrifice. So at some point, do I unlock fast travel between the altars, or is that not a thing? Yes, no, non-citizens can't be drafted, Etrair. If you're a foreign national living there, yes. But that's the point. They're not foreign nationals. They're people who live in parts of America that is owned by America and subject to American laws, governed by America. They're not allowed to make their own laws. And again, they're born there. They didn't move there. They were born in part of America, and yet they don't get to vote. Okay, this is going badly. Yep. Well, no. They have American passports with a caveat on them that says they're not really American now. That's part of what makes it so disgusting. Oh, yeah. No, but his point is anyone who lives in a country and works in a country has to pay taxes. Yeah. And that's true.
That's true.
But this is different. They were born there.
Yeah.
Like, they're not visiting for a job. They were born there. They were born in part of America, but they don't have any of the rights of Americans. Because, well, just because of racism. There's no other reason for it. Well, no. And I mean, part of it's like just, you know, full stop, old-fashioned racism. But part of it is America has this weird obsession with only having 50 states. Like, they don't want it to become a bigger number. They're so obsessed with the fact that we got to 50. That's the perfect number of states to have. That they're afraid if they change it, something bad will happen.
As a country the same size as them, doesn't that feel like a lot of states?
It's too many states.
It feels like way too many states.
Yeah. There are portals between altars. Huh, okay. Go for it, Horror King. I know, and that's the crazy part. Like, for the entire history of America, they were adding new states all of the time. Then, like, we get to 1949 or whatever. When did Hawaii become the 50th state? 49, 50, 51, somewhere around there. It becomes the 50th state, and they're like, okay, we're done. Like, we own all of this property around in the Caribbean and throughout the Pacific, but we're just not going to go through with statehood for any of them. Oh, also the District of Columbia, which is just crazy. Like, whatever you feel about Puerto Rico and Samoa, however it's pronounced, I'm not sure. However you feel about Puerto Rico and Samoa, the idea that the District of Columbia doesn't have, you know, any representation in Congress is just absurd. It's like 1 million people living there. There's more people in Washington, D.C. than there are in Wyoming, and Wyoming has 2 senators. Seriously, Wyoming's the worst state. For that purpose, obviously I'm just talking about their broken democracy. I'm not talking about, you know, Mississippi's the worst state, but you see what I'm saying.
It's like Alberta's the worst province. Wait, is Maddie on the stream?
Hopefully he's gone by now.
I was actually saying that
I
to
know,
start a
I know,
thing.
I know. You did a great job of starting a thing.
Oh, we'll all agree. It's the worst in BC.
Yeah.
They're kind of hoity-toity.
Yeah, but they have, what do you call it? They have redwoods. God damn it, this level. So that does nothing. Yeah, why would that do anything?
Yeah, I'm pretending like Canadians argue about which province is the best.
It's true, we would never do that. It's PEI, though. I think everyone knows it's PEI.
When it's really, and we're not typical of Canadians in this, they just argue about hockey.
It's true.
And beer.
That's true. We do argue about beer a lot as a country.
And the proper way to make a season.
Yeah, but a lot of people make it wrong.
And
You can't skip on the... Can't skip on the clam juice, people. Come on!
And we argue over pineapple on pizza.
That's true.
Because it is a Canadian dish.
I'm against it, but that's only because I'm allergic to pineapple. I really don't like this lady. Especially her half-wax face. That's just weird. Come on! Oh, yes. Hans is on the stream. Yeah, but we don't think of you as an Albertan. Well, not really, Etrier, because, again, it's literally the only thing, right, the only legal justification they came up with for restricting their citizenship was, and this is true, that Pacific Islanders were genetically inferior. I mean, they didn't have the word genetic back then, but were, you know, an inferior race that was not capable of having democracy. Like, that's not me making a joke about how racist people used to be. That's the actual language in the Supreme Court decision. The fact that it sounds exactly like a joke about how racist people used to be should show you how awful people used to be. That there's no way to tell the difference between a joke about racism and actual racism that was part of a Supreme Court decision. 59 for Hawaii. Thank you. And when was Alaska? 50 or earlier? It's got to be. Well, of course it's earlier. It's the 49th state. But how long earlier? Oh, they did them at the same time? I had no idea. I guess they just did Alaska first. So when Jack Benny was going to Hawaii for all those specials, it wasn't a state yet. That's so crazy. My favorite thing about Jack Benny was that he would just wait 5 years and then do a sketch again with a different celebrity. Why?
That's when Newfoundland became a
Thank you. Yes, that's what it is.
I was like, I'm pretty sure you're thinking about Newfoundland because it was after, it was still in the 40s, but I know it was after the war.
I did not see your second bad joke. Oh, that's a good one, Horror King. No. I see what you're saying, Etrair, but no, that's not what life is like in Samoa at all. No, they have to... There's no creepy illegal stuff happening in Samoa because it's not technically a state.
What?
Well, he's talking about Guantanamo.
Oh.
And how creepy illegal stuff happens there because it's not outside of the United States, but under the marine jurisdiction. But no, like, that's just not happening in any of the Pacific Islands or Puerto Rico.
That would, I mean, not be a good justification, but it would be more palatable.
Yeah.
If the whole race, well, no.
Nah, there's no good version of this. Come on! You say that, Hans, but they replace the portrait of the president in every part of America every 4 years, or 8 years. And they pay that just fine. Although, the crazy part is, you're not completely wrong about that being an expense. One of the justifications America used, and this is true, for not wanting to switch over the metric system, was that they didn't want to have to pay to replace all of the road signs at once. Like, every road sign in America gets replaced every 10 years or so. So there's like, every 10 years, there's pretty much a complete new set of speed signs in America.
Doesn't every other country do it gradually?
I don't know. You'd have to check into that. But basically, some of the guys who pretend to care about money when it's something they don't want to do, but don't care about money the second it's something they do want to do. So what I'm saying is, Republicans said that you can't change the sign. It would cost too much to change all of the signs at once. So let's not bother doing the metric system. It was a pretty crazy idea. What? Are you kidding me? Like the dark red ones, I could have been hitting back this whole time. That's true, Hans. It's not that crazy to say, because that's what England actually did. They switched over to the metric system, but they didn't want to pay to switch all the signs, so they kept their road signs at miles per hour, even though everything else is metric system. Well, except for weight, which they still list in stones, which is insane.
Yeah, what do y'all do?
Damn, this is going badly. Come on. No! I'm really not good at aiming those things back at his head, but... Whoa! I did not know there was a maximum range on those things. Huh. Ah. Yes! Oh, thank God that's over. I want to take his face off. His face off? His face off. So you want to take his face off? Yes, his face off. Have they finally switched their signs to the metric system? Because for years and years and years, the UK was always using miles per hour, even after they switched to the metric system.
It took them 5 years in Canada to do it.
Wow, that's great.
They decided to do it in 1972, and they said they'd have it done by 77 as they replaced signs.
Way to go, guys.
Because I can actually remember seeing...
The switchover.
Some of the switchover. I'm not old.
Okay.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of gas pumps, because that was 79.
Ah, okay.
That might be what I'm thinking. Although I do have, like, memories of when I was a baby, so it's possible.
There you go. What?
Although they did it all over Labor Day weekend. So they took 5 years to get them all ready and did them all at once over Labor Day weekend.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
See, they just did it all over one weekend. That's amazing.
I'm offended by this article, though, because it spelled labor without a U.
Oh.
You're talking about Canada. You're talking about Labor Day weekend, which is a proper... You're not using the word labor.
Yeah.
So by any standard of... any style standard,
Yeah.
it should be spelled with a U, because that's how Canadians spell the day, because it's a holiday and a proper name. Right?
Yep.
Right?
Oh, absolutely.
Grammar. Everybody grammar.
Didn't Samoa just switch over to left side drive?
I think they did.
Yeah, because it was easier to get cars from Japan than America.
Which, by the way, what the fuck?
Woohoo! Holy wound of compunction. It's all mine, baby.
Which means it was Trudeau that brought in the metrics.
Yep.
See,
Our greatest prime minister.
well, he's up there.
He stood up to Quebec. What can I say?
I would honestly say Douglas?
Yeah, Tommy Douglas was amazing.
Tommy Douglas gave us socialized medicine.
Yeah,
Right?
he did.
Yeah. So I'm going to go Douglas.
Ooh.
Yet to prostrate before two last holy visages.
I will work on that.
Sorrowful be the heart. Sorrowful be the...
Wow, there's an article
Ireland's
here.
kilometers per hour. Way to go, Ireland. Ireland's smarter.
It's so much easier.
Yeah, no, it's so much easier.
Okay, there's an article here. When did Canada switch to Celsius? By 1975, Canada was in the earliest stages of its long and not very successful breakup with imperial measurement.
Not very successful? Yeah, it took us a while, but...
Like, our generation doesn't
know any of that stuff, yeah.
know anything in imperial except for measuring lengths.
Nope.
That's it. And that's more just because we buy a lot of
yes.
our building supplies sometimes from American distributors. So
Yeah, it's pretty
we have
awesome.
to still measure stuff in feet.
Oh.
But like, not very successful. The generation born when you made that change
Has never heard of a pound.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Like, has no idea how far a mile is.
are all completely confused by miles and Fahrenheit.
Ooh.
So no, it was successful.
I would say amazingly successful.
That is a weird article.
Okay. And what is this? The weight of
That's
sin.
Where I remember seeing signs with both with metric and imperial on it. Nova Scotia had signs with both on them in the early 80s.
Okay.
Yeah, they decided.
So I have to find 3 shrines before I can get stronger. Yes, go. Tell us your Ireland gossip. Or Irlanda Gaucher. It's not how you say that.
We're all offended by you.
Damn! That dive attack is something else. So did I fully explore this place? As much as I could. We'll come back later if we have to. I'm sure we'll have to. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, I already turned off the thing. No! They got me! You bastards. Which one is that, Etrayer? Oh, poor cursed visage of whoevs. Alright, let's go get this guy his oil, and then we can wrap things up for the night. I know he's been waiting on it for, like, a while. What the hell? I haven't noticed my sword getting a lot stronger, so I'm a little concerned about that. Wasn't that thing supposed to massively upgrade my sword power every time I got one, or... Because it's still taking 2 hits to kill these guys. That's hilarious. Fahrenheit starting at absolute 0. I'll never get over Fahrenheit. What should we use to judge 0 and 100? 0 and 100 should be freezing and boiling point, obviously. So what should we measure? How about water, the thing that is most fundamental to the human experience? That's one idea. Or we could measure, use the kind of alcohol we used to put in thermometers a long time ago. Damn, I love that new attack of mine. I did not love that attack. I was supposed to do the dive slash, but it didn't work. Turns out I forgot to explore the entire bottom part of this castle, because it never occurred to me to look down. Always looking upward, that's my fault. Alright, here we go. So now I just have to wait here. Well, that sucked. Hey, buddy. Come on. You think you can frighten me? You come to the wrong place. We'll teach you a thing or two about justice and fair and other things. I'm out of my ability to use the accent. It's gotten pretty shameful at this point. I'll just stop it now.
Oh my god, I will throw something at you.
I know, that's what I'm trying to see. What was it, Horror King? I'm dying to know. No, I'm a shameful individual. Don't throw that. We all agree that I'm a shameful individual. Okay, so is that him over there? I think that's him over there. Yeah, that's him over there. Okay, we're almost there, everybody. Search the rest of this place later. GTO. Yes, yes, little GTO. So when do I get air dash? Because I feel like a bunch of those places I couldn't get to earlier, I need air dash to do. Hey, I've got a fourth attack! Nice. Huh. Weird choice.
Well, I just learned something.
Go.
Apparently, the reason America has all these territories
Go.
is because they just wanted a bunch of islands to give them, like, outer defenses.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, to put military bases on.
They're just cannon fodder.
Yeah. They're there to put military bases on, so you could, you know, if worse comes to worse, launch some jets into very distant places and let you know if there's a fleet heading your way. You know, they want to set up all the radar stations. It's creepy. We did it! We got him his oil! Yay! Here you go, buddy. Have that burning oil. And?
I can still answer the call.
Wow, even George W. Bush thought they should vote.
Wow. That's it? Hope you don't turn into a boss later, buddy. Even George W. Bush. He was such a terrible president. Yeah, that's pretty intense, Horror King. Don't accept handouts. Oh, whoops! Forgot about those spikes, obviously. A little embarrassing. Gonna go grab those this time. Gonna be a little smarter about it. Damn! I love that down thrust action. You go, me. Alright, here we go. Okay, a little closer. We can do this, everybody. Yes! Baby freed. There was a baby in a baby cage. I thought it was my job to free him. Her. They. But... Oh, that sucked. And I think, you know, mission accomplished. I mean, literally, I did accomplish the mission. Thank you, Horror King. Hopefully you're not being overly kind. He is not judging my Irish accent too harshly the way you did.
I judge it very harshly.
There you go. Oof.
If you sound worse than David Boreanaz, you deserve to be...
I do not sound worse than David Boreanaz. I'm not saying I do a good Irish accent. I'm saying I sound better than David Boreanaz.
You know
That's...
my favorite story about an actor being asked to do an accent?
Go.
Paul Rudd.
In what? Yes!
Yes! I can't believe you had to
Right,
say
in
one.
Paul Rudd, he played one half of fake Oasis in Veronica Mars. On Veronica Mars, Paul Rudd played the remaining half of fake Oasis. And they are a British band in the script, and the partner guy, we see clips of, is British. And they're like, so Paul Rudd, do you want to do an accent? And he's like, no. And so he just refused to even try to do an accent. It's amazing. So if you watch that episode, Paul Rudd is playing a British character and just not doing the accent.
Which makes it better.
Oh no, it makes it 100 times better. I agree with his choice. I just think it's amazing that an actor was like, nah. Nah. I don't see any value in me trying to do an accent. Shortcut! Thought I already opened this shortcut. Maybe the game crashed? No, that can't be. I don't remember that.
Paul Rudd, America's hardest working actor?
No. Most working actor.
Most working actor.
I don't think he works the hardest.
Oh, well, that's true. You're right.
Whoa! So, oh my god, I was right. He's trying to hit us with a moose. No, sorry, it's just an elk.
The hell are you playing?
Well, it's a lady riding a giant, and the giant is holding a moose, and so she points at me and says, hit him with that moose. And then the guy does. This might be the strangest game.
Well, that's not even remote.
Well, as a comedy accent, I'm glad it worked, Horror King.
He's not trying to do comedy.
Or am I?
Oh, wait. There's a Simpsons quote for this.
It's not the comedy. The greatest Simpsons quote in history.
No, it's not.
It's up there. I mean, the greatest Simpsons quote in history is, your mother, the only monster here is the gambling monster that is... The only monster here is the gambling monster that has enslaved your mother. I call him Gamblor, and now we must snatch your mother from his neon claws. Hired Goons is an amazing line. Because it's the most quotable Simpsons line, and the Simpsons line you have most opportunity to use in real life. Goons. Hired Goons. Hired Goons? You could have just called me. Oh, I prefer the personal touch you only get from Hired Goons. Hired Goons? That's very nice of you to say, a Horror King. Alright, so we're going to wrap up the stream here, everybody, on my unveiling my Irishman-approved Irish accent. Don't worry.
Now encouraged him, Horror King.
It's true.
I will never forgive you for this.
You were right to never forgive him for that.
I will never stop hearing this accent now.
It's true. You're never going to. But anyway, now you see what my life is like. Seriously, though, thanks to everybody who dropped by the stream. I hope you had a good time. I know I did. I'm amazed I got through that boss. I wish I hadn't used that lady's life energy to help me win, but we did win the fight, so, you know, needs must when the devil drives. I will see you back here tomorrow for more Mortal Kombat and, to a lesser extent, Blasphemous. But until then, I'm going to say au revoir.